Breaking news today.
Please subscribe and then check notification box to get all breaking news alerts.
In another attempt to rewrite our American history, the far left, race-baiting NAACP has stepped forward demanding to change the national anthem. Ever since anti-American NFL players began to kneel during the national anthem to protest racial inequality, conservatives knew it was only a matter of time before the Star-Spangled Banner would be attacked further. And as if right on cue, the NAACP has not failed to follow through with their next attack on American history by seeking this major change to our nation's song. The NAACP has been working overtime over the last several years in their attempt to change everything about our country. Just a few months ago, the NAACP was active in demanding the removal of Confederate statues across the country, including Stone Mountain George's monument. A couple of years earlier, the racist group again demanded that schools across the nation change their mascots if they offended the black community, and now they want the national anthem removed. Yes, you heard that right. These selfish, angry individuals want the entire national anthem to be thrown away since it is offensive to the black community. The NAACP's California chapter announced that in January they would begin the fight to remove the national anthem. According to Alice Huffman, president of the California chapter of the NAACP, the anthem is hostile to black people, racist, and pro-slavery. Huffman is referring to the lyrics in the anthem that has been long since removed and haven't sung in years, but that doesn't matter to this race-baiting woman. Here is more from Inquisitor. This song is wrong, Huffman said, according to CBS station KOVR-TV. It should never have been there, and just like we didn't have it until 1931, it won't kill us if it goes away. Apparently referring to the third stanza of the Star-Spangled Banner, which says no refuge could save the hireling and slave from the terror of flight or the gloom of the grave, Huffman condemned the song as racist. It's racist. It doesn't represent our community. It's anti-black people. She noted that analysts have interpreted the lyrics as being in reference to black slaves fighting for their freedom. It is widely believed that the lyrics celebrate the death of black slaves who fought with the British in the War of 1812 for their freedom. Francis Scott Key, 1779 to 1843, who wrote the lyrics of the Star-Spangled Banner, was a slave owner who fought against abolitionists, critics also note. Their blood has washed out their foul footsteps. Pollution. No refuge could save the hireling and slave from the terror of flight or the gloom of the grave. I believe that any individual that hears the song, that believes in the song, should take the time to understand what the song is really saying, NAACP Regional Director Ronald Hassan said, according to CAP TV. Hassan then went on to reveal that the NAACP plans to lobby legislators to replace the song as the national anthem. If we're going to talk about a song that's supposed to represent all people, let's really be serious about what we're talking about, or what is being sung, Hassan said. According to CAP TV, the NAACP plans to push for a resolution in January to replace the Star-Spangled Banner as the national anthem. The NAACP also plans to push for a resolution in support of Colin Kaepernick, who helped to spark a debate about racial inequality in the country by kneeling during the national anthem sung before football games. Many Americans have criticized the suggestion that the Star-Spangled Banner be replaced as the national anthem. That's an extreme way of doing things, protested Kenneth Liu, a veteran who lives in Davis, according to CBS News. It won't solve any problem, said veteran John Cox. For anyone to suggest erasing our national anthem as a way to fix race relations in this country are living in a fantasy world. Before Barack Obama was elected into office, race relations were at an all-time high, but the divisionary ripped off that band-aid with his hateful rhetoric. Now, 8 years later, race relations are in the tank and are not getting any better, especially when you have people like Alice Huffman fanning the flames of division. No one is saying that our country didn't go through dark times, but we came through it with lessons learned, and erasing it doesn't make the reality disappear. Removing Confederate monuments, school mascots, And the national anthem will not change the past, and if someone is having adverse reactions to these inanimate objects, they may need to seek professional help. At any rate, these race baiters will only continue to push for American history to be erased, which means we as conservatives need to push back even harder. The 2018 elections are quickly approaching, and we need to make sure we elect people that will protect our American history and not capitulate to these irrational demands.